Hey, what's going on, everybody? John 2021 New Age Investments here today to open up my PSA order that just came in. A little background behind these cards. They range from 1988 Michael Jordan Fleer through 2001 Tiger Woods Golf Rookie. Everything in here, there's 6 cards. Pulled them all out of the packs myself. So there's a lot of history behind them from myself. Uh, Me and my friends used to ride the bikes over to the shop, make deals and trades with the shop, etc., which is how I acquired the 88 Fleer Jordan, pulling it out of a pack. It wasn't the best condition, but it had sentimental value, so I sent it in just to get it encased so I can add it to the showcase. A lot of people wouldn't, based on the condition, but that's all right. It's irrelevant for myself. But there are some great cards in here. Let's open it up and see what we got. Without causing any issues. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll keep the best ones for last. Ooh, okay. So we're starting off with one of our Kobe's. Broke this out of a pack, what was it, 1996 Skybox EX. I believe this was one of the inserts that came out of the rookie card that's to be shown later. I'm not sure what the condition is going to be on this. There is some white down here. I don't think it's going to be very high. Well, let's take a look. 5. It's pretty rough considering. I don't see anything really wrong with it. If I can get it to come in on there, it'd be better. It is a foil card, a lot of it, so that could be why. Either way, it's irrelevant. Like I said, these are PC cards, but that's kind of a rough start. I don't see it. It must be a surface issue somewhere that I missed. I don't know if you guys, let me see if I can get that in there a little better for you guys. It just doesn't want to. There it is. I guess it's got to be that corner. That's about the only corner I see that has a little roughage on it. Other than that, I'm not seeing it. And I know they're grading things really tight right now. I've been watching the videos, but that's like really tight. I missed something. I just don't see it. That's okay. Again, PC card. Moving on. That doesn't bode well for this card because I know this card's off-centered as hell, as you can see, which these are notorious for, but again, I pulled it out of the pack myself. Let's see. That's a 3. That's funny. It's in good shape, and it presents well. And again, PC cards going in the case. I pulled this out of the pack with my friends after riding my bike about 5 miles to get it. So, you know, for that alone, it's worth having it in the case. But hilarious as far as the grade. But I knew that. I mean, going in, you can see the centering. You don't even need a centering tool to look at that one. That's pretty rough. All right. Moving on to our Ken Griffey Juniors. These are star rookies. These were notoriously hard to get good grades on from what I've seen. I mean, they were back in the day when we were pulling them. Now, if you guys were pulling these in 1989, it may not be the same as some of the later runs, but when this first run came out, they had a lot of little tiny minor creases along the edges. We pulled, wow, I don't know, 20 of these probably originally, and I think maybe a third of them didn't have the crease, and out of those third, only a few of them really ended up being in good shape. These two were the better ones. I don't either expect 10s, but we'll see what we got. That one's a 9. Very nice. I'll take a 9. It's got good clarity. It's a nice looking card. Happy to add that one to it. Case will be looking good. I do have one 9 that I purchased outright a while back as well, so I'll have to move that one and just keep this one because this one actually has some meaning behind it. And this one was kind of similar. I think this one had a little bit of a rough edge. Centering might not be quite as good on that one either. And it's not. It's a 7. Which still has a little value, but not a lot. But again, PC card, so it doesn't matter. Going in the case regardless. You guys will see them in there when I do the case shots. The 3s, the 7s, they'll all be in there. Okay, now we get to the real ones. Ooh-wee. Now this one's nerve-wracking a little bit. This is a big card, guys. And these cards range from a couple $100 to tens of thousands of dollars. So it really just depends on the grade. Obviously, I don't expect a 10, but it would be nice. These things were tough because they're die cut in the middle. And they were notorious for being off-centered. And this was a really good copy. I did pull it myself. You can see a little nick there. A little tiny whitening. So, whew. Okay, here we go. It's an 8. That's solid for this, guys. 9s and 10s got some really high value. I mean, I thought maybe it'd catch a 9. But that nick at the top one that you can see on the back does represent, I mean, you can see it pretty good. So I'm not hating on an 8. And again, that's like $1,000, $1,100 card right there. So happy with that. Oh, and the Ken Griffey 9, that's a solid card too. That's, you know, 400, 400. And this is a little bit more modern, 2001, Tiger Woods Upper Deck. This is his rookie year. Hoping for at least a 9 on this. Excuse me. This one, you know, he's been through a lot this last year, so this card's been gone really high. It's settled now a little bit. But this one's definitely staying in the PC regardless. Again, let's see what we got. Boom, 10. Oh yeah, that's sweet right there, guys. A gem mint 10. Didn't really expect that. Oh yeah. So that'll spice up the case very nice. And certainly a good one to end with. Not quite as valuable as the Kobe, even though the Kobe's an 8. I think these were around 1,000 at one point, but they've dropped quite a bit since the card slowed down. I think they're down probably 400, 500, maybe 550. I'm not sure exactly. It's been a while since I looked. But yeah, that's the card. So we'll run back through them real quick. We got the Tiger Woods, which was a 10, which is fantastic. Got the Kobe rookie, that's an 8. Again, very nice card. Got the 7 on the Ken Griffey Jr. on the first one. A little bit off-centered, a little bit rougher than this one, which was a 9. So those cards came out really good, and the next two just kind of came in a little bit under expectation, but I don't know what, I still don't know what I missed on this one. I mean, this card looks virtually flawless. But evidently there's something on there somewhere. I'm just not seeing it yet. So we'll see on that one. Oh, wait, maybe there it is right there on the corner. Did they crease the corner? Because I know that crease wasn't there before. Interesting. It does look that way. So at least I know why it's graded. But I know the corner wasn't like that when I sent it. Huh. Well, that is what it is on that one. And then we have the 3, which I knew off-centered, wildly off-centered. I wasn't too worried about it. Again, this is something I pulled as a kid. Fantastic. Going to be putting it in the case regardless, even if it is off-centered. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.